Like young. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. And you've got it on two. Dan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
So it's in the air and down hard.
Whoa, stop.
To the inside. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Irving against Morant. Lets it go from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Jackson finds Leonard. Now here's Morant for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 5 now.
Well, when the three is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Jackson with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Sarr gets the bucket.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Outside Irving. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Cunningham against Leonard. Pass to Morant. Back to Leonard. All alone. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Outside Sabonis. Now here's Cunningham. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Morant passes to Leonard. Teardrop shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
Clinic shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
team foul. Kawhi Leonard at the line. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really help make an impact on that end.
Cunningham passes to Sabonis. Back to Cunningham. Gobert pulls it in. And so Morant will bring it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here is Cunningham. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Irving against Morant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. The 19-footer is on the money. Irving's got 8 points.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
Morant passes to Sarr. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Cunningham outside. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Kyrie Irving. Davis is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Duren in at the center position. And the free throw, no good. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. That's good from Cunningham. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. Off target from outside. Morant against Cunningham. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Pass to Sarr. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Morant against Irving. Morant with a wide-open look. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving against Morant. Now, here is Irving. Guarded closer.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Sarr finds Morant. And here's Leonard. Gobert with a screen on Cunningham. Leonard inside. He's against Cunningham. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And that one's good. Morant.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off the ball.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Bulls trail by 5. Irving looking for an opening. Bounce pass from Cunningham. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Irving's got 13.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Cunningham. Morant against Irving. And he hits it to tie the game up. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Now Leonard. Covered by Cunningham. Back to Morant. No good on the triple. And it's Irving with the ball for Chicago. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Here's Cunningham after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Cunningham passes to Sabonis. Here's Irving. It's over Morant. Irving misses. The Knicks with the lead. Leonard kicks to Morant. Gobert with a screen for Leonard. Down low. Pass to Song. Now here's Morant for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his third assist on the night. And a deep three from Irving. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks out front, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
New York leading by 5. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. And the adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Jackson is out there with Song. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's John Morant. And it's Leonard in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Morant, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And they double up Morant. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Sarr finds Jackson.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
No good from Irving. The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Song. Gobert with a screen for Jackson. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Irving. There's the drive. That one doesn't drop. Morant with some nice D. Jackson with it. Duran picks him up. Morant against Irving. To the middle. Here's Jackson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Cunningham. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Now, here is Irving. 17 points in the game. Duran the pass to Cunningham. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Duran. Cunningham on the wing. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Irving missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New York. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Leonard. Chicago grabs the miss. Davis looking for an opening. Cunningham for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Floater on the fly from Kawhi.
Oh, great footwork there from Kawhi on that floater.
Bulls trail by 11. Outside Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Now here's Jackson. He has 5. Pass to Leonard. New York needs to get off a shot. Jackson misses. Bulls have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Irving against Morant. Outside, Davis. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's Irving missing. And so it's New York in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Sabonis in at the 4-man position. New York leading by 9. Here's Morant. Leonard, that's for 2. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Morant passes to Leonard. Leonard, so dangerous from deep. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for New York?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
Knicks lead 43-27.
Bulls trail by 16. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Let's go to time to get loud for your next quicker get through.
And Davis now, top of the key. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Sabonis. Irving against Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You have to be careful guarding Irving. When you're too physical, he uses the contact against you. Shoot two.
And he knocks down the first one.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Sarr. Gobert the screen. There's Jackson with the three. And Sabonis pulls it down. Bulls trail by 14. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Leonard against Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Knicks ball.
New York leading by 14. Outside Leonard. Morant surveying the D. Beyond the arc. And down goes the three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here's Sabonis. Outside Irving. 4 on the clock. Sarr pulls it down. Here's New York. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now Jackson. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Jacks up a three. It misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now Cunningham. The three is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense. Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Pass to Morant. Back to Leonard. Shoots. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Buries the deep ball.
A dependable distributor, Irving is adept at seeing the floor and making the pass.
It's stolen by Duren. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Layup, no good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.